Good morning everybody, good morning. We start with a weather shot. Can you see that storm coming? If you look closely you can actually see the bell rock right in the centre of the picture there, between the clouds. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it is there. But yeah, look at these snowy clouds coming. I'll have to wait and see how that progresses. Might have to turn back. What a beautiful morning. But it's freezing, folks, freezing. So as I said, good morning everybody, good morning. We're here on the Auchmithie path, which starts down in the town of, the village of Auchmithie, and ends up in the Ethe, or maybe in Lunan Bay. I stopped and asked a lady there, and she says you can walk all the way along into Lunan Bay, but it's a long walk. I have done a bit of this walk before, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. I've always kind of ended up turning back because of the weather, or just because there's nothing to see. But I'm going to try and cut down onto the, across the fields, weather permitting, see if we can get a decent picture of the Auchmithie Arch. I took a picture from back there, which was quite a good one, but I'm going to try and get down, see if we can get close down to the shoreline here, because I've never actually been down onto that bit. So we'll just walk a bit and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that storm looks nasty. It really does. So you can see, folks, that's the snow or the rain coming in. That's Auchmithie just down there. Right, there's a wee path going down here beside the fields, so I'm going to try it. It's a bit stony and a bit bumpy, but see how far down we can get and try and get a view of the Auchmithie Arch and the coastline down here. Look at that, looks beautiful. Looks dead calm out there, the calm before the storm. Right folks, I've come along. I think the arch is right below me, but it's a hell of a drop down there, so I'm going to go along. The path kind of goes into the shrubbery, so I'll go to that corner and have a look. But yeah, that's Auchmithie Beach that we normally walk along. Right, this is what the footpath looks like, so it's just more like nettles and weeds and things. I don't actually think it's an official footpath, which is a pity. So this is a part I've never been to before. There's some secret bays over there that you can get to by boat, but not by foot. That big cave in there looks awesome. Now I think underneath me now, this bit here, I think this is the arch, folks, under here, which means I'm going to have to try and walk around way up to there somewhere to try and get a picture, which might be possible, I don't know. Right, I'm going to give it a go seeing from here. Just have to be careful. See, it's not an actual footpath, it's just the edge of the cliff basically. So I'll walk around that bit. The mission is to get a picture of the other side of the Auchmithie Arch. There's kind of a wee bit of a path here, obviously one of these, what do you call these footpath things? Desire path. People have maybe been here before. So I'll follow it best I can. So you just got to be so careful. Look at these kind of narrow gaps. Down to another hidden bay down there, look. That coastline, isn't that beautiful? So nice. Right, so there's the arch down there. Need to go along just a little bit just to get a better picture. That's how the path goes. There's muddy fields, there's just a little desire path along the top, so we'll go along. Right, just not just quite there. Just around a little bit more, just to try and get a bit more light through the arch. So I think that's the best I'm going to get, folks, from this kind of angle. I think you need to be down lower actually to get a better picture. But my mission's complete. I've seen the arch from both sides now. And that's where I've walked up that kind of path there and along here. And I'm going to continue to the end and go up and see there's another path up to the top of the main path. And that'll be my mission for today over. The things you do to try and get a photograph, folks, eh? Right, let's continue along this path. Things, I've got my waterproof, some of the tracky bottoms on today, so it's fine. Fingers are a bit cold, but it's fine when you walk along, you warm up, so it's fine. And I just hope there's a path that goes up here at the end, otherwise I'm going to have to turn back and go back the way I came with that little scary bit of ridge. Right, just got a couple of selfies there just to prove I'd kind of been up this bit. Now we're getting towards the end of the path. I've had to cross the wall again because I've got just like a total mudfest on that side. Just about ripped my breeks trying to cross the wall. Right, this kind of seems to come to an end. There's no path anymore. Right, hang on, I'm going to put the camera off. Right, looking back, that's the path I just come along there. Right, so down there's that secret little bay that you can't get to unless you go by boat. So there's another kind of little path that goes right along and up there and along. Okay, so that's me back on the main path now. Totally bark it, soaking wet, muddy, but that's just what you get when you go across muddy fields trying to find an arch. So that was a good wee adventure. Back to the car now, and we'll head down to the main part of Auchmithie. And that road, I think from a few months ago that I filmed, that was like had an earthquake. It was all kind of split in half. That's totally shut now. So we'll go down and see what that's like. See if it's got any better or maybe even worse. So the road is still impassable, as you can see. All these craters still going all the way down. Looking at ultimate potholes. So it's probably going to be months, if not maybe a year, before this is fixed. It might never get fixed again. It's just a crack all the way down. It's split. So maybe it's infixable. Is that a word? Infixable. Okay, so that's where I was a wee minute ago, on top of that arch there. Right on the top. So what is it with erosion just now? Look, even these stairs are now half eroded away. Bits of it all lying over here. That whole wall now has been split. This is the old harbour at Auchmithie. I'm tempted to walk right to the end, but knowing my luck, I'll get hit by a freak tidal wave. This is all starting to fill up down here now as well. There's lots of cracks and holes in the walls. They're all slowly giving way, as I said, to erosion, which is sad. We used to have picnics out in that little bit there. That used to be the end of the harbour. We used to sit there and have a picnic. But you can't really get there now anymore either.